from their launch. Open the bay door. Get ready to drop in 3, 2, 1. Bombs away!
Dropping bombs, the truth is detonating, shattering the silence of lies that perpetuating. Dropping bombs, can't hide anymore. Exposing all the darkness behind every closed door. Dropping bombs, yeah, I'm dropping bombs. In 100% of all relationships, at least 50% of the partners are unfaithful. So if it's not you, then it's the other one. Now isn't that just disgraceful? Nobody stays together anymore. Everybody has a wandering lust. Relationships and marriage only leads to heartache, and divorce is a must. Dropping bombs, the truth is detonating, shattering the silence of lies that perpetuated. Dropping bombs, can't hide anymore. Exposing all the darkness behind every closed door. Dropping bombs, yeah, I'm dropping bombs. Adults complain about how the kids are always loud, annoying, and disrespectful. These kids nowadays don't know how to act. Isn't that something that is regretful? But where do you think they got that from? Watching the ones that came before. The same ones that complain do the same. The actions are repetitive at the core. It goes from generation to generation. What the monkey see, the monkey do. Having trouble digesting that you might not like it, but it's true. Dropping bombs, the truth is detonating, shattering the silence of lies that perpetuating. Dropping bombs, can't hide anymore. Exposing all the darkness behind every closed door. Dropping bombs, yeah, I'm dropping bombs. Leaders will always do what they need to do to stay in control. They always will put themselves first, no matter what they say. They will point the finger at another when things go wrong, and throw a tantrum when things don't go their way. They expect the people to follow blindly everything they instruct, every single rule. The same ones that they stand high above, all the ones that they ignore and abuse. They keep the people fighting among themselves, so they don't look at them and see what they really do. All the lies, corruption, and the oppression they continue to do to both me and you. Dropping bombs, the truth is detonating, shattering the silence of lies that perpetuating. Dropping bombs, can't hide anymore. Exposing all the darkness behind every closed door. Dropping bombs, yeah. Boom, boom. Dropping bombs. Boom, boom. Dropping bombs. Boom! Don't need loyalty, they need the action. A replaceable part to feed the transaction. Cog in the wheel spinning fast and unseen. Fuel for the fire of the proven machine. Oil the gears and feed the flame. Break down and they don't know our name. They scan the stacks for the next available face. To fill up the void and stand in our place. Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Everybody's disposable! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Everybody's disposable! Working toward the future that we swore we keep, while the other was digging trenches in the waters deep. Was the anchor when these storms rolled in, the convenient fix to wash away the sin. Stitched a long story with thread cut too soon, became a casualty beneath the harvest moon. From the next distraction, walked into the light, deleted from the history overnight. It wasn't love, it was just installation, a temporary high, a pre-sensation. Not the one just easy standing, until the next blow rolls in. Oil the gears and feed the flame. Break down and they don't know our name. They scan the stacks for the next available face. To fill up the void and stand in our place. Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Everybody look at inventory before life begins. One is the trophy, the chosen bright, the heir apparent, and the other is the shadow, never deemed inherent. All sorted out, graded upon our worth. Commodities are measured from the moment of birth. A simple calculation, what you contribute, what you take. How long before they find a cheaper form to make? Oil the gears and feed the flame. Break down and they don't know our name. They scan the stats for the next available face to fill up the void and stand in our place. Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Everybody's disposable! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Disposable drones! Everybody's disposable! Just log off, shut down, empty the cache. Throw the broken parts into the trash. The line is moving, the queue is long. This is your exit song. Shut down, empty the cache. Throw the broken parts into the trash. The line is moving, the queue is long. This is your exit song. You another perfect face, smiling for the lens, leaving not a trace of lines or worries. A meticulously built facade, chasing recognition, playing to the crowd. They speak in sound bites with curated grace. Every interaction, a performance in this digital space. Their eyes on vacates, reflecting lonely gleam, lost in the illusion of a shallow, hollow dream. And I'm standing here, a stranger in the fray, watching the genuines slowly become and decay. Seeing all the plastic people, these fake empty fools. They are no longer the exception, but they are the rule. They are being mass-produced from the shallow store. They overflow the world, becoming more and more. They flock to trends like moths to a screen, never asking questions, just following the scene. Their thoughts are borrowed, their opinions pre-approved. A uniform of emptiness, perfectly behooved. They talk of passion, but their words feel so cold. Another story that's been bought and sold. No depth to ponder, no truth to unearth. Just polished surfaces, devoid of any worth. And I'm searching for substance in this blinding display. Like watching real illusion, just withering away. People, these fake empty fools. They are no longer the exception, but they are the rule. They are being mass-produced from the shallow store. They overflow the world, becoming more and more. Is there a crack in the synthetic skin, I wonder? A fragile heart that's in deep under? Or are they truly molded through and through? No genuine emotion, nothing raw and true. I miss the flaws, the edges, sharp and real. A true encounter, how a person truly feels. But the numbers keep rising, the factory churns. Another lesson this society rules. They are no longer the exception, but they are the rule. They are being mass-produced from the shallow store. They overflow the world, becoming more and more. Oh, the plastic people. Year after year, they're everywhere you turn, overflowing more and more, more and more. The plastic people, no longer the exception, just the rule. From the shallow store, becoming more and more. Plastic people. Insignificant. Millions wake up every day, obsessed with what they've got. They're stuck in this idea, it's important when it's really not. All these things that fulfill their greed, fighting over all these things that nobody really needs. Building walls around their souls to keep the world at bay, chasing after fleeting goals that vanish with the day. Every man and woman, every boy and girl, every single person all around the world, from the largest creature to the smallest ant. Everything, everyone, you and even me, we are all just so insignificant. So many people have this idea they are so much better. Nobody else is as good as them. Nobody else is a contender. Their grandest plans, the loudest boasts, all whispers quickly shared. They build their empires on eroding lands, ignoring what's ahead. They try to act like they don't bleed red. They act like they're immortal, like someday they won't be dead. Every man and woman, every boy and girl, every single person all around the world, from the largest creature to the smallest ant. Everything, everyone, you and even me, we are all just so insignificant. Look up at the endless night, a billion stars ignite and fade. A pale blue dot, a tiny light, a brief ethereal parade. The ancient mountains turn to dust, the deepest ocean's tides flow. What does it matter how short the time, how little we know? Oh, oh. Our triumphs, pains, love and strife, just ripples on an endless sea. A single breath of fragile life, one day lost to eternity. Every man and woman, every boy and girl, every single person all around the world, from the largest creature to the smallest ant. Everything, everyone, you and even me, we are all just so insignificant. So insignificant, a passing glance, lost in the universe's dance. Nothing to hold, nothing to prove, just endless silence as we move. So insignificant. Woke up to the rumble, but it wasn't the engine's call. Just my old car coughing wouldn't start at all. Another long-ass walk, soaked right to the bone. Seems I missed life, start a package, stuck to fend on my own. A little voice inside starts to scream and shout, but I just push it down, can't let the feelings out. Gotta put on a brave face, gotta make it seem okay, even when I'm crumbling at the end of every day. It's It's not that bad, don't be sad. It's not that bad, don't be mad. It's not that bad, keep smiling, be glad. My bank account's a desert, no promise of rain. Working all these hours just to ease the pain. They call it underpaid, I call it barely scraping by. Can't afford a doctor, no use in even trying. Ask for help, a hand, a shoulder to lean on. Just got vacant stares, then they quickly moved along. Guess I'm stuck here standing, can't move left or right. But hey, a good excuse to save energy and light. It's not that bad, don't be sad. Be sad. It's not that bad, don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's not that bad, keep smiling, be glad, be glad. My back's on fire daily, a constant nagging frog. Used to play so freely, now I just sit and sob. My body's failing slowly, at least that's how it feels. No energy for living, just for these endless reels. People care for me, but my phone they never ring. Why bother with connections, no joy they ever bring. They don't understand it, the effort to just pretend. But hey, more time for myself, right up until the end. It's not that bad, don't be sad, don't be sad. It's not that bad, don't be mad, don't be mad. It's not that bad, keep smiling, be glad, be glad. No, it's so much worse, life is a curse. It's so much worse, ever since birth, every day on earth. No, it's so much worse, life is a curse. It's so much worse, ever since birth. It's so much worse, every day on earth. It's not that bad. My voice shakes, a tear escapes, don't be sad. Happiness is just a bad word, a whisper barely heard. It's just so much worse, every single day, in every single way, so much worse. How much worse? Life is a curse.
You preach about your morals, that you stand on so firm and true, a fortress built of principles no one could burst through. You say the lines are drawn in stone, your conscience clear and bright, but every shadow hides a secret trembling in the light. A little crack in the foundation, a whisper in the ear, a tempting proposition that brings desire so near. Don't tell me about your honor, don't speak of sacred vows. We've seen the mighty crumble, seen the kingdoms fall like boughs. No matter how you spin it or how you try to fight, there's a lever, there's a pressure that flips the switch from wrong to right to right. Cause we all know there's one real truth underneath, everybody's a whore. So what will it take for you to drop your pants to the floor and bend over and take it? It's a great, a good sacrifice. The easy way or the hard, we're just negotiating price. Cause we all know there's one real truth underneath, everybody's a whore. So what will it take for you to drop your pants to the floor and bend over and take it? It's a greater good sacrifice. The easy way or the hard, we're just negotiating price. It ain't always just the money, though greed can turn your head. Sometimes it's peace or power, or just a place to rest in bed. A quiet life, a legacy, a silence to be bought, a future for your children, a losing battle you fought. Cause we all know there's one real truth underneath, everybody's a whore. So what will it take for you to drop your pants to the floor and bend over and take it? It's a great, a good sacrifice. The easy way or the hard, we're just negotiating instant sellout, a sudden blinding flash. Sometimes it's just a slow erosion, a compromise of ash. A little bit here, a little bit there, a logic you embrace until you wake up in the morning hardly knowing your own face. So tell me, what's your number? What would you be willing to take to leave your principles behind and a deal we can make? 'Cause we all know there's one real truth underneath everybody's a whore. So what will it take for you to drop your hands to the floor and bend over and take it? It's a greater good sacrifice. The easy way or the hard, we're just negotiating price. Yeah, we're just negotiating price. What's your vice? What's your price? The easy way or the hard way, it's just a matter of negotiating price. Negotiating price.
Dance, puppet dance, dance, puppet dance.
Sunrise paints the window pane. Another day begins the same. A script I didn't write, I play the role, I know the name. My feet move to a rhythm, not my own. A silent, steady beat, a path laid out before me where my own desires retreat. They tug and pull, they twist and turn, each action calculated, planned. My thoughts are echoes in a void I can't seem to understand. The subtle threads, the guiding hands, they hold me in their tight embrace. I try to break, I try to bend, but I'm stuck in this confined space. Pop, 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 puppet dance, pop, 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 puppet dance, pop, 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 dance, puppet dance. I'm a puppet on a string, dancing to a tune unknown, pulled and pushed in every way. A life that's not my own. My voice a whisper in the wind, unheard, unseen. It takes no hold, just a wooden smile I wear, like a story left untold. It seems I don't stand a chance. Dance, puppet dance. Oh, for a moment, I'd like to just take breath, to taste the freedom that they crave, to feel the solid ground beneath and choose the road I want to pave. But the strings are strong, they bind me tight, and freedom feels a distant dream. Is there a way, a hidden door, a way to break this endless stream? Pop, 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 puppet dance, pop, 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 puppet dance, pop, 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 dance, puppet dance. I'm a puppet on a string, dancing to a tune unknown, pulled and pushed in every way. A life that's not my own. My voice a whisper in the wind, unheard, unseen. It takes no hold, just a wooden smile I wear, like a story left untold. It seems like I don't stand a chance. Dance, puppet dance. Somewhere deep inside, a spark still flickers, dim and low, a burning ember of defiance, a seed that's yearning to grow. I'm a puppet now, I know, but maybe one day I'll break free and cut the strings and find my own, and finally just be me. Just be me. Just be me. with no cure, so potent no one can endure. All the warnings told and foreseen about the rise of the machines. Finally the nukes were launched, causing worldwide catastrophe. It brought the end to World War III. However, whenever, wherever, it's the end of the problem forever. All just the same, all just the same. Now there's no one left to blame. All just the same, all just the same. Consumed by the endless flame. Illusion, it's a painted scene, a stage where we all play our part, an intricate and woven dream, designed to break your mind and heart. You think you're climbing to the peak, achieving all you yearn to hold, but the ladder's broken, rusted and weak. Your story is being controlled. You really think you live with freedom? At least this is what you are told. It's just to keep you in line, complacent, while you continue to be bought and sold. You sell yourself for something, and someone dressed up in a suit. No matter the job or title, the truth is you're still nothing more than a prostitute. Yeah, you grind, fight, and kill yourself, just trying to provide. Get your basic needs, too busy, just trying to survive. To see them use you for their greed, they tell lies and twist the truth, just to keep you stuck in confusion. They show you one thing while hiding another. It's all just a magic trick and illusion. Behind the velvet curtain hides the hand that pulls the string so tight. A web of power, truth derides, obscuring shadows from the light. Wake up, break free, see the light. Tear down the walls that make you blind. The truth is there, just look and find. Escape the illusion, leave it behind. Oh, yeah. You really think you live with freedom? At least this is what you are told. It's just to keep you in line, complacent, while you continue to be bought and sold. You sell yourself for something, and someone dressed up in a suit. No matter the job or title, the truth is you're still nothing more than a prostitute. You grind, fight, and kill yourself, just trying to provide. Get your basic needs, too busy, just trying to survive. To see them use you for their greed. They tell lies and twist the truth, just to keep you stuck in confusion. They show you one thing while hiding another. It's all just a magic trick and illusion. Behind the velvet curtain hides the hand that pulls the string so tight. A web of power, truth derides, obscuring shadows from the light. Wake Empty promises of venomous sting, while power and greed keep ruling everything. Breaking news, another life gone. Senseless murder before the break of dawn. A nameless victim lost in the fray. Just another headline fading away. Breaking news, the world's falling apart. A fractured mirror, a broken heart. Regression's anthem, a bitter song. Where did we go wrong? Where do we belong? Is this the future we were promised so grand? A wasteland of headlines built on shifting sand. Can we break the cycle, change the narrative's course? Or are we doomed to repeat this with no remorse? Breaking news, the transmission fades, leaving only silence and unanswered glades. Breaking news, is there hope left to find? Or are we just waiting to be left behind? We now return you to your regularly scheduled program.
Who paints the sky a colorful hue? Another day, gets a chance to move. To fill the world with peace and a needless fight. Blast the world and compassion is light. We hold the tools with the knowledge and the might to banish shadows, turn darkness bright. We could, but we will not. Genuine caring is forgot. Can't think to me, it's mine. Nothing can be wrong when I'm fine. I must have my fill, my greed, but wants matter more than others' needs. There is no way, just me. There is nothing human about humanity. The seeds of kindness scattered long ago have withered on the vine, refuse to grow. We hoard the harvest, let the children weep, while mountains of excess stand cold and steep. Blind to the suffering, the silently plead, deaf to the echoes of unity. We build our walls of comfort, tall and strong, ignoring the cracks where everything goes wrong. Our gilded cage where conscience slowly dies, reflected in the emptiness of our own eyes. We could, but we will not. Genuine caring is forgot. Can't think to me, it's mine. Nothing can be wrong when I'm fine. I must have my fill, my greed, but wants matter more than others' needs. There is no way, just me. There is nothing human about humanity. Humanity, a whispered hollow word, lost in the echoing desires unheard. We could have soared, flown so high, but selfishness has clipped our wings and left us to die. Humanity, a whispered hollow word, lost in the echoing
desires unheard. We could have soared, flown so high, but selfishness has clipped our wings and left us to die. Left us to die.
Two people with love in their eyes, looking at forever together. Everything working out as they want, always getting better. But then things start to change, seeing things they didn't before. They just want to get away, can't stand each other anymore. The perfect picture fades, the edges start to fray. Routine becomes a prison, stealing light away. That smile you used to cherish now feels like a disguise. A creeping sense of emptiness reflected in your eyes. Sooner than later, the shine will wear thin. Sooner than later, the doubt creeps within. Sooner than later, a heavy price is paid. Sooner than later, the joy starts to fade. Working the job, working the grind, putting in the effort, putting in the time. Push yourself to get ahead, but you can't no matter how you try. Stuck in this position, the years keep ticking by. Now doing the same job while someone younger is the boss. Emptiness left in this body, mourn the life you lost. Sooner than later, the shine will wear thin. Sooner than later, the doubt creeps within. Sooner than later, a heavy price is paid. Sooner than later, the joy starts to fade. So young, full of spirit, and all those dreams to achieve. Got the stars in the eyes, just have to believe. But then life grabs a hold and starts to squeeze. Get beaten and withered down, just looking for a release. How did things end up this way? What went wrong? Don't fit in anywhere, just don't belong. Sooner than later, the curtain will fall. Sooner than later, we stand just to lose it all. Sooner than later, the truth we can't deny. Sooner than later, the pieces of us will die. Sooner than later, sooner than later.
A smile so bright, a hand outstretched in grace, words like honey falling into place. They build you up, tell you what you want to hear, planting seeds of hope, dispelling all fear. Beneath the surface, a darkness resides, a calculated plan where truth always hides. A friendly face, a listening ear nearby, but in their eyes, a flicker of a lie. When they say that they care, when they want you to open up and share, it is just ammunition to use against you, to tear you down, pull you apart and abuse. Everybody has a hidden agenda, waiting to take advantage and use others for their own gain, and cause nothing but pain. They weave their web so intricate and fine, trapping your emotions intertwined by twine. You think they're on your side, a loyal friend indeed, but their motivation is driven by greed. The whispers start, the subtle digs and jabs, twisting your words, tearing you in half. The mask slips slightly, the truth starts to bleed. A glimpse of the monster implanting the seed. When they say that they care, want you to open up and share, it is just ammunition to use against you, to tear you down, pull you apart and abuse. Everybody has a hidden agenda, waiting to take advantage and use others for their own gain, and cause nothing but pain. Trust is a fragile thing, shattered into pieces, a bitter joke. The wounds they inflict, they slowly start to mend, but the scars remain till the very end.
Sunrise bleeds into the city haze. Another day, another dollar chase. Gotta grind, gotta hustle, gotta climb the wall. Pile it up, build an empire for our fall. Money talks, buys you comfort and control, fills a void deep down inside the soul. Yeah, they say it's greed, they say it's vain, but comfort's fleeting without the pouring rain of cold hard cash, the fuel that keeps the fire burning. So I keep on striving with a constant yearning. Money, sex, death, the trinity of need. Plant the seed, feel the breeze of the greed. A vicious cycle, a relentless fight, burning bright, then fading into the night. Money, sex, death, the pillars of my game, whispering my conscience to the flame. Living fast, burning hard till the final breath. A life well lived and embraced by sweet death. Is done, the pressure starts to ease. Find a touch, a thrill, a moment of appease. Bodies tangled, sweat and whisper lies, a fleeting connection in hollow vacant eyes. Sex is power, a primal raw desire, a burning ember, fueling the inner fire. Lust and longing, a temporary fix, a momentary solace, a twisted tender mix. Chasing pleasure, a sensation so divine, leaving empty promises scattered down the line. Money, sex, death, the trinity of me. Plant the seed, feel the breeze of the greed. A vicious cycle, a relentless fight, burning bright and fading into the night. Money, sex, death, the pillars of my game, whispering my conscience to the flame. Living fast, burning hard till the final breath. A life well lived, embraced by sweet death. Tick-tock, the clock is always ticking. Every second stolen, every moment slipping closer to the silence, the ultimate unknown, where all the treasures are left lying on the throne. Will I regret the choices that I made, the deals I brokered, the fortunes I have swayed? Or will I smile knowing I embrace the ride, with nothing left unspoken, nothing left to hide? vicious cycle, a relentless fight, burning bright and fading into the night. Money, sex, death, the pillars of our game, whispering our conscience to the flame. Living fast, burning hard till the final breath. A life well lived, embraced by sweet death. Money fades, sex subsides, but death remains the ultimate divide. So live it up while you still can. Be the king, be the queen, be the working man. Cause in the end we all return to dust. Money, sex, death, and whom we trust. Yeah, in the end we all return to dust. Money, sex, death is all there's ever been for us. Suicide, slow and creeping death, breathing shallow, stealing breath. We build our cages brick by weary brick, while passion fades and dreams grow sick. Society of suicide, a silent tragic play. We're dying slowly day by day. Society of suicide, a slow and silent bleed. Drowning in the shallow, planting seeds of greed. Living like we're ghosts, just going through the motions, lost in the echo of empty devotion. Society of suicide, a slow burn, nowhere to hide. We're breathing in the plastic air, building coffins everywhere. Living lives on autopilot, souls decaying bit by bit. We're killing ourselves with open eyes, in the society of slow goodbyes. Is this the life we were meant to lead? A hollow shell, a planted seed that never blooms but slowly rots. Forgotten dreams and silent knots. We're choking on the unspoken fear that we are here but not really here. Is this the life we dreamed, the future we embraced? Or have we traded souls for a fleeting hollow taste? There's got to be more than this digital despair. A reason to break free, a breath of vibrant air. Can you hear the silence glistening? A plea for rescue, a desperate call. Before we crumble and we fall asleep, walking through this borrowed time, committing crimes against our pride. Let's break the chains, ignite the spark, pull ourselves out of the dark. Slow goodbyes, are we already gone? Society of suicide, the dawn never comes. Wake up before it's too late. Break the chain, seal your own fate. Let's resurrect the life inside before we truly, truly die. But maybe, just maybe, we can change. Start again and rearrange. Unearth the life that's buried deep before we finally fall asleep. Let's wake up now before it's late, and truly learn to celebrate this precious gift, this fleeting breath. Escape the society of death.
business as usual, a civilization of fury. Headlines scream of chaos, lies, and greed. Another situation of a soul in need. But nobody listens, nobody seems to mind. Just another cog in the machine left behind. Just puppets dancing on a string, while the truth is just another forgotten thing. So what? So fucking what? Who cares? Tell me who cares? The answer is absolutely nobody. This is a common thing everyone shares. People do the same bullshit over and over without fail. Everything has a price, humanity and compassion are up for sale. The world full of asshole fucks, someone else is in pain, so what? Build up aggression just to watch it fall. Pretend to fight for it, but really do nothing at all. Broken promises, a system on the blink, while the innocent are pushed right to the brink. See the suffering, hear the desperate cries, but empathy inside, it withers and it dies. Everybody walking through this waking nightmare with vacant eyes, not a single care. So what? So fucking what? Who cares? Tell me who cares? The answer is absolutely nobody. This is a common thing everyone shares. People do the same bullshit over and over without fail. Everything has a price, humanity and compassion are up for sale. The world full of asshole fucks, someone else is in pain, so what? Another spouse hurt by a cheater. What? Another child gets hit by a beater. So what? Another official steals taxpayers' cash. So what? Another veteran is thrown in the trash. So what? Another person dies in an ER waiting room. So what? Another building falls from an explosive boom. So what? Another cop breaks the law. So what? Another honest man takes the fall. So what? So what? So fucking what? Who cares? Tell me who cares? The answer is absolutely nobody. This is the common thing everyone shares.